And clearly it is decision time for some in Arizona. When I talked to Cardinals president Michael Bidwill just a couple of days, actually one day before the game, one thing he said was he thought progress would maybe be a little faster and they need to make some going forward. That was not what we saw last night. And when Steve Wilkes was asked about potential changes, he said they were premature. He's not going to announce anything after the game, but he said everyone is going to be evaluated across the board. My understanding is Mike McCoy, their offensive coordinator, who actually was fired last year in the middle of the season by the Denver Broncos, is the coach right now in the crosshairs. Not saying that there's definitely going to be a decision made, but that certainly is where the focus is going to go. When Wilkes was asked specifically, he said the inability to execute on offense is among his biggest frustrations. Josh Rosen simply has not showed the kind of offensive performance. David Johnson has really not gotten going either. The focus now shifts to Mike McCoy and what the Cardinals are going to do there.
Yeah, David Johnson running into brick walls out there. Could not quite get it going last night. We'll have more on that, of course. And we do have two former NFL players at our table who've both dealt with coaching changes mid-season. So how does that impact the locker room? We'll let you know coming up on Good Morning Football. Ian, one last one for you. A couple standout running backs battling injuries this week. What's going on with Dalvin Cook? What's up with Leonard Fournette?
We'll start with Cook, the Vikings star running back, who was a full participant on Wednesday, usually a good sign. Player's going to get back on the field and finally shed some of these hamstring issues, but then he did not practice yesterday. Not a very good sign for Dalvin Cook and his availability for Sunday. We will be monitoring that, but certainly it is a possibility that it'll be Latavius Murray going forward for Minnesota once again. And then Leonard Fournette, also a hamstring injury, also very annoying and nagging for the Jaguars, for him, and obviously fantasy owners as well. He was someone who did not practice for the Jaguars, a good sign that Fournette is not going to be on the field this weekend in London, actually.
Blake Bortles is missing his guy, Leonard Fournette. Thanks so much, Ian Rappaport. We'll talk to you throughout the morning right here on Good Morning Football. And we're even headed to London in a little bit. The Good Morning Football Monday through Friday show will be there next week. But up next, the Titans and Chargers. They're actually in London right now, and so is Melissa Stark. So we'll head across the pond and preview these teams headed in different directions. Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there this weekend. But I want to stay back and hang out with you guys.
You're more than welcome.
What, Mike G? What?
I was wondering if maritime law applies there when you get to... No. Yes.
Oh, are you ready to go into this?
No.
UCC, maritime law.
I don't want to know.
Get me started.